America was founded on the principle of equal opportunity. Our values of independence, freedom, and justice have driven the accessibility of programs aimed to fulfill our complex government. These motivations are especially evident in the field of education. Public education has been mandated by the government for every child. This proactive work has drastically shaped the socialization of past and present students, aiming to equip them with the knowledge and skills to survive in the future, fulfill their civic responsibilities, and make them contributors of a greater society. It is up to the public to assure that our innovative system is continuing to challenge and support each individual in an equitable setting. Our nation's capital, Washington, D.C., is the center of policymaking, innovation, and most importantly, social change. Ironically, the capital has been the source of much controversy regarding their system of public and public charter schools. Charter schools rose in prominence during the late 20th century as an alternative model for the traditional public schools, and they are free and open to all. The system allows parents or guardians to have increased choice over where their child attends school. However, the admissions processes and varying quality of education between schools has led to concerns of inequity. Still, for many hardworking families in America, charter schools promise a high-quality education at an accessible level.
Getting into a high-quality school, it literally is winning the lottery.
We applied to 16 different schools, 4 of which were independent, 2 of which were in boundary for DCPS, the remainder of which were charter schools, and we got into 1.
In D.C., 50% of public school students are enrolled in the district's charter schools, a select group admitted through the lottery process. Yet, what about those left without opportunity? D.C. is moving in the right direction, but as a nation, we must work towards promoting the dream of equity.
The lottery system was designed to create equity. Inherently, those who choose to actually apply for a lottery, it's biased. And those are more active parents, et cetera, et cetera. It's so valuable to have a school in your local neighborhood. You're not bussed between places. You can actually connect with your teachers after school, connect with kids after school.
We have a situation where we have charter schools and we have a lot of choice, but not located in the areas where students are living. This is a problem in traditional public education within DCPS, where the best schools, the highest quality schools in DC, are not schools within the poorest neighborhoods.
The lottery system in DC is a prime example of how the DC public schools work to assure every child an opportunity within the public and public charter systems. However, interaction between public charters and traditional public schools has manifested into a competitive environment.
What's happened is that charters create, and these privatized situations create winners and losers, when our responsibility as public school teachers is to help every single child.
Integration won't just happen. We can't just hope that we throw open choice to everyone and that integration will result, because most of the evidence here in this country and internationally suggests that in many cases the opposite will happen.
Assuring equality for every child entering the system, regardless of their background, is vital to reducing the opportunity gap.
It's been really fascinating to see how charter schools have taken on a role, and I believe a much needed role in the district of providing different opportunities for students beyond just what their neighborhood schools could provide.
One awesome thing about living in the district is a really strong social safety net. And I think areas where we can grow is we've got a lot of things that are great for families, and we just need to work as a city government and as agency heads to make those more accessible to families.
Especially at a younger age, parents play a crucial role in their child's education. Previously in American history, education has shown the potential to suppress marginalized communities, and it is up to DC and the federal government to take action in providing a high-quality education for all. DC has been a trailblazer in their approach to education, and the system is working tirelessly to meet the needs of the students across all socioeconomic brackets.
There is a real danger that charter schools and other schools of choice, magnet schools included, can end up creaming those families that have the most access to information. And so that's a concern. I think one answer to that is to make choice universal.
Although DC has made strides to improve their education system, inequity is still ever rooted within the public and charter schools. Through our exploration over the past few months, we've observed the merits and shortcomings of this complex system and its impacts on the families, communities, and generations to come. For future students in DC and throughout America, our government must continue to minimize the opportunity gap and increase accessibility,
allowing for a more adaptable environment for all Americans.